Our thoughts and feelings drive us. It's infinitely circular. Habitually and naturally negative thoughts, those that are destructive, worrisome and plaguing, are normal if we're human, and they inform and create our experiences. For most of us, 90% of our life circumstances are predicted by our mental and emotional patterns, that is our thoughts and feelings, and the way they influence our unconscious choices, routine behaviours and inevitable results. Our beliefs about ourselves are essential to who we are, what we want, what happens to us in life, and the way that we approach it and react to it, and the reality we live. In fact, we have about 60,000 thoughts a day. That is 22 million thoughts a year. And about 80 to 90% of those thoughts are similar to yesterday's, and the majority are repetitive. The very scary fact for you and me is that approximately 50% or almost 30,000 repetitive thoughts every day are automatically negative. Scientists actually call them ANTS, A-N-T-S, automatic negative thoughts. So much research has been done about the terrible effects of these ants on our relationships, health and professional lives. And the price we pay is so very high. Because of our evolutionary makeup, designed initially to protect us and keep us safe, it means we actually pay more attention to the negative, disabling and threatening. As a consequence, they've got a really heavy weighting or bearing too, and the power over us is more intense. So we can all agree that our ants or negative thoughts harm us, our relationships, our performance and our prospects. It's really no wonder that we're tired, suffering anxiety, and often really struggling for peace of mind. Overwhelm, frustration, and broken hearts, well, they're all understandable. Happiness and vitality seems like such a lofty ideal. Perhaps we can really easily comprehend then that more and more people are diagnosed with devastating medical conditions, that they're depressed or getting divorced in these really disabling circumstances. They're facing financial ruin and destroying their health. There's some good news though, and it's coming soon. But did you know that we have approximately 11 million bits of information flying at us per second? And yet we only attend to about 40 bits. Yes, 40 out of 11 million. So what happens to the rest of it? Well, it does go in and it forms your thought habits in your non-conscious, other than conscious and superconscious, which are levels deeper and more influential than your subconscious. It drives you automatically. We want to have more control over the reticular activating system, the RAS. As part of our brainstem, the RAS is responsible for sorting through the massive amounts of incoming information and bringing anything important that we've actually made decisions about to our awareness. So the great news is that we can actually train our minds to focus on what is actually important and meaningful and significant to us in order for us to thrive and flourish and for our optimal well-being. Oh, yes, we can. And we can concentrate on what works, builds confidence, develops mental and emotional strengths, and has us feeling really calm and patient, all leading to success. We can pursue our purpose passionately with the expectation that the rich rewards will be truly satisfying. And yet until now, without the quantum leaps in scalable transformative technology, positive psychology and neuroscience, and change, management theory and practices, and the significant steps forward in the modern study of well-being and happiness, plus the advances in mobile hardware, it has until now been so very difficult and extremely complex to figure out how to flip the statistics in our favour to our benefit for our advantages. That is, we've had to actually really crack the code on how to generate a greater number of automatic positive thoughts in a really natural and automatic way that impact better choices and more powerful actions. Most of us really know that we need better mindset. We've all heard that. Most of us have actually heard that famous quote by Albert Einstein that insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. So we propose or posit here at Positive Prime Technology that you have to think and feel differently in order to get radically different and intentionally better outcomes. So we're concerned with the lens through which your brain views and processes and perceives the world that shapes your reality. Because you can change your lens, woohoo, you can control yourself. You can impact your reticular activating system. It has never been easier or faster to change our mind at a fundamental level in a non-conscious way. But why would you want to do that? Well, the findings tell us that more positive thoughts lead to happiness and improvements in our health. Happier people are usually at least 10 to 15% more productive. It boosts performance. Profitability rises in groups by up to 30%. And in some astonishing cases, it's cumulative and compound so that the exponential upside is worth consistency over time. Some would say, but who cares about increases in productivity and profitability? Well, if that's not your primary concern, that's okay. That's cool. There are just some other benefits and outstanding rewards, like you can decrease cortisol production, reduce hormone disruption, lessen belly fat, and prevent adrenal fatigue. You could actually do what is necessary for yourself if you have an autoimmune condition. This could just take care of so many inflammatory disorders. You can increase serotonin, oxytocin, and dopamine. You can improve your brain functions and become more creative. You can make more accurate decisions more quickly. You can be confident your brain is working at its best. This is a really great exercise for your neurotransmitters and endorphins. It definitely improves your heart health. And you know, actually, as an aside, happier, positively primed people get paid more. Research shows at least $1 million more over your entire working life. So happier, positively primed people are more resilient. They bounce forward and higher after life's inevitable changes and curveballs. You know, you can actually stimulate your vagus response for relaxation and stress reduction and your reaction to the stressors in life simply by the way that you positively prime yourself. And this is groundbreaking. So above and beyond all of what I've just shared, you can just simply boost your self-esteem and take care of that internal critical voice so that your actual self-talk is really purposeful and powerful and pleasant. Arguably, you may really want an intervention that is profound, quick, potent, easy, convenient, affordable, accessible, engaging, and uplifting. And what if it also contributes to making you smarter and happier at the level of your initiating thoughts? So here's the solution. And yes, it is affordable and accessible. It is convenient and smart. Positive Prime is what it's called. And I, Kim Serafini, am the creator, founder, and CEO of this proven, yes, scientifically proven technology, harnessing and leveraging the very best that there has been in breakthroughs in neuroscience and positive psychology so that it enables us to be healthier, happier, and boost our performance. Guess what? Inside 3 minutes, just 3 little minutes a day. Positive priming is seriously fabulous in the ways that it allows you to use the principles of accelerated learning to become who you want to be. It enables all of us to adopt a winning mindset at a non-conscious, superconscious, and other than consciousness level. And as you improve your mental and emotional strength as well, it uplifts and encourages, and it helps you become more confident and optimistic. The surface simplicity of this tool can be really misleading because it's actually incredibly sophisticated. All you need to do is press play, sit back, really enjoy and view watching a session. We call these incredibly sophisticated slideshows or flowing flashcard experiences, we call them sessions. And that's because they're not really videos. What you're actually experiencing isn't a technology that's like an MP4 file, and it's not really just an audio like an MP3 file. It's actually something completely proprietary, special, and has been very carefully curated. But the idea is for you and me, us both, to be able to achieve whatever it is that we want to with more confidence, speed, grace, and ease. Consider this also. Inside the Positive Prime platform, which is really growing at an exponential rate, it's exciting and it's just so enriching. It's as if you've also got awesome world-class coaches in the palm of your hand at your fingertips on the go 24/7. So you're going to be viewing their greatest advice and suggestions, their very beautiful wisdom, and what they think helps them to become more successful, be the kind of person that they need to be in order to achieve what they are indeed achieving. It's like a download, as in the Matrix sense, of their very best thinking, and you get to actually have a front row seat. And there's such a wide variety of subjects and topics in the Positive Prime library for anyone to tap into. And guess what? You can get started absolutely for free, and you're actually gifted credits that you can use to get started with. I am so proud of and so grateful to be the leader of this global, ever-increasing online community for positivity and change. I am absolutely delighted to support and assist, inspire and help our members and our really beautiful subscribers. We also have a thriving professional and certification program and a corporate arm that is literally creating lots of fabulous news. We are serving educational institutions, governments, corporates, non-profit programs. We're helping by creating incredible tools for coaches, therapists, counselors, social workers, for mentors, teachers, authors, professional speakers. I am an international executive coach for change management and resilience. I am a world-class speaker, a best-selling author, and a qualified sports therapist. I work with an inspiring team of very talented, visionary people, and we're here for you. We're here to help you make your thoughts and your emotions more powerful and allow you to benefit from the true power of your mind. So we're combining concepts, principles and strategies and synthesizing knowledge that relates to peak performance. For example, we're harnessing and applying Dr. Barbara Fredrickson's broaden and build theory, using what we know about emotional contagion and also mirror neurons. We're engaging the Pygmalion effect and self-fulfilling prophecies. In addition, we're actually using to the very best of our ability what we know about us as humans so that we can actually form and reinstall identities, that is our sense of who we are being, in really enriched ways. We're combining some exercises inside our platform that relate to cognitive dissonance, and there are lots of ways that you can upgrade your mantras or your self-fulfilling prophecies or your affirmations. There's actually customization and personalization built into this particular software so that we can actually create exponentially better results faster. All you need to do is upgrade to become a subscriber. You can really trust that you will achieve longer lasting, more meaningful, and much more positive results when you're a subscriber. So we're dedicated to helping you to restructure your thoughts like a ripple effect and transform your automatic choices, habits, and outcomes for your life. Dive in, get going, and watch a Positive Prime session today and every day. Take advantage of the special offers that we have for you. I don't want you to miss out on the incubation effect, which means that if you were going to actually set yourself a goal and you were absolutely sure that you would do everything to achieve that inside 6 months, if you start today, that 6 months starts today. If you procrastinate and don't start for another month, guess what? You're 7 months away. So seriously, dive in now. That which you do today has consequences and implications as the effects compound tomorrow and the next day and thereafter. So the sooner you get going, the better. Thank you so much for listening. It's been such an honor, privilege, and pleasure to spend this time with you. Please help us to spread the word and share what you've learned here. And do you know what? There are even extra bonus credits for you when you actually encourage your family, your friends, your colleagues, your clients to actually come and create a free account with Positive Prime too. So thank you, and head off to www.positiveprime.com. There are some really great videos on the homepage of our website. There's also an awesome science section so that you can really investigate what makes this work and why. So here's to all of us being our best, flourishing and thriving and having peace of mind. We love you. Ciao.